Hi guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Today guys, I want to show you the fabulous Tag Heuer store at Pacific Fair. This is on the fabulous Gold Coast. The fabulous Gold Coast. The luxury precinct on the Gold Coast is Pacific Fair. And they've got a fantastic display of luxury stores on the Goldie. Nestled between Hermes, Louis Vuitton, and Rolex is Tag Heuer. This is a very, very heavy-hitting store, beautifully laid out store, and right between the Rolex and the Tag store, a beautiful Porsche 911 Carrera GTS. And I got to tell you, this is it sets a very much a luxury tone. The Porsche Carrera, a 911 Carrera GTS. What a gorgeous car. And it fits just perfectly with between the Rolex and the Tag store, because let's face it, motorsports and cars are very, very popular with luxury wrist watches. And I quite get it. Look, you look at the famous models. Rolex has got the Daytona. Tag Heuer has the Monaco. They have so many wristwatches were derived from motorsports. And I got to tell you, this Tag Heuer store down at Pacific Fair is as good as it gets anywhere in the world. I really do like the way they've done this Tag Heuer store. It's classy, and it's I think they've made a good use of the space there. It's nicely laid out. I'm a huge fan of Tag Heuer. Tag Heuer, I think you can't criticize Tag Heuer. People say, oh, look, it's not as good as Rolex. Of course it's not as good as Rolex. However, Tag Heuer's brought so many people into the hobby. Tag Heuer is modern luxury wristwatch collectors. It's an integral part. And I don't think you should ever forget that a lot of people came into the hobby from Tag Heuer, and I've had a resurgence. I kind of dislike the brand. Now I've got a Monaco myself. I love the brand. And I got to be honest with you. I don't even mind their smartwatch technology. There you go. I've said it. There you go. And I got to be completely frank and honest with you. Rolexes are so damn expensive. If you're a young 20-something, you want to buy a nice watch, Rolexes, you can't even get a Submariner. If you wanted one, you can't even get the damn thing. So I'm all for. I think Tag Heuer is a great strong brand to enter the hobby with. That's what I think. It's a great store at the Pacific Fair. Pacific Fair used to be a shopping center. It used to have the Daimaru, the Japanese department store. That sort of fizzled out in the late 80s, early 90s. This luxury precinct here is very, very cool. I think the store nicely laid out. This is as good as it gets. International wristwatch luxury watch stores, they employ the finest materials, the finest look. No expense spared on this shop fit out, and I think it's superb. It's got the highlights of the ambassadors, the brand ambassadors. It's nicely laid out, nice stock, and I got to be honest with you. If you're looking for a watch, I think Rolex has dropped the ball. You can't even get a Submariner. You can't get a Batman. You can't get a Daytona. Well, I want to buy something. I don't want to go on a stupid waiting list for 5 years. I want something now. I want to walk out with something. And I've got to say, oh, here we go, the Steve McQueen tribute. This is, you know, I got to tell you, this brand here itself has really picked up their caper. And, yeah, I understand it's not on the same level as, say, Rolex, but some of their models, the Monaco, you can't criticize that. The Monaco is just a gorgeous piece of kit, and I'd be fairly hard pressed to find a more sexier wristwatch. Very hard pressed to find a more sexier wristwatch. And I got to tell you, in all honesty, this store at Pacific Fair, the TAG Heuer store, this is as good as it gets anywhere in the world. Been to Hong Kong, Singapore, Bangkok. I've been everywhere, man. And this store here is what a beautiful shop fit out. I love the design. I love that casual elegance. And I got to be honest with you, this is a very nicely displayed store. Very cool indeed. I love the Porsche 911. That's probably more luck than anything, but what a cool, just sets the ambient tone. If you're buying a luxury watch, you come in here, I've got a Porsche 911 out the front. You've got beautifully fitted store. Look at that, beautiful red carpets for the customers. You've got nice displays here. Big plasmas on the wall there for the history of Heuer with the brand ambassadors. It's a cool store. It's very cool, and I'm proud. I'm proud to have a Heuer. I've got my Monaco. I'm very proud to have my Monaco, and when I see the TAG store like this, it gives me hope for the hobby. Gives me hope for the hobby. So this is the TAG Heuer store at the fabulous Gold Coast Pacific Fair. Tell me what you guys think. What do you think? I mean, love or hate the brand, you must admit this is a very nicely presented store. I'm Paul Pluta. I'm the guru's guru, the pontiff. Tell me what you think. Please put a few comments below. A few nasty comments would be really appreciated. And don't forget to continue watching the Paul Pluta channel and the ArchieLuxury corporate channel. See you later, fuckers.
You know, the poor pontiff. He struggles to eat all those reef and beefs to meet the demand that is placed upon him. It's not easy being an international YouTube celebrity. He's given us everything he has to give, and he might have hit rock bottom. But hey, let's take a look at where he's going now and what he's going to do next.
Hi guys, ArchieLuxury Corporate, the latest YouTube ArchieLuxury sensation. Well guys, what's happened? Well, I'm starting a clean, fresh channel. That's right, this is ArchieLuxury Corporate. And in this channel here, I want to increase the professionalism. I want to increase the professionalism of the ArchieLuxury channel.
So obviously it's going to be a wild success. You can tell already everything is new, different, and changed. So hey, meet me over at the ArchieLuxury Corporate channel. Archibald Chesterfield III Corporate, a man desperately in need of our assistance and support, now more than ever. Have you been sending money abroad for Save the Children to some child in a third world country? Or have you adopted a puppy and been making payments to keep that puppy in a shelter? Well, I think it's time that you thought about this puppy right here, the man, the legend, the myth. He needs your help. I would say cancel everything and get on his Patreon. Or at least join me over at ArchieLuxury Corporate. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments.